One of the things I struggle with is thinking about theories that are invalid. And we often think that theoretical knowledge or scientific knowledge should be valid, that there's an external reality that exists beyond how we understand the world. This is kind of a tenet of science. But this is based on your philosophy of science and how you understand the world. If we presume that there are many conceptualizations of what the outside world actually looks like, and if we presume that there's more than just one external reality that sort of arrives upon a single point, we likely will have many different views on what the world should be and what it actually looks like. And this is kind of a difficult thing for many of us to sort of accept. And to sort of say that there is a plurality of worlds and universe that actually exist. And it's something difficult to sort of wrap our minds around, because the implication of that is that there is likely multiple truths in terms of what the world actually looks like. And there's not necessarily one true answer. You know, if you might think about it in terms of an optimization problem, it might be that there's multiple optima or multiple minima, or that just finding what is the sort of maximum point is a challenge in of itself. We don't know what the sort of maximum point is. So from my point of view, is I really like plurality. In the sense that there could be any number of sort of right possible answers in how we view the world. Nobody is right or wrong. We just have to simply sort of accept and build upon those particular perspectives, and sort of suggest then, hey, you know, maybe this particular assumption that you're making is not necessarily valid under this circumstance, but is valid under another circumstance. Or that, yeah, there's something that is universally just does not feel right? It's not a good thing to sort of, you know, justiceness behind it is not necessarily valid, right? You think of a lot of sort of scientific views that have changed over the course of history that are not considered valid today. But the question is why are they not valid? What makes us sort of presume that those things are not valid and we shouldn't sort of pursue those things? And that is more of a thing where we have to sort of take a view inward and start thinking about what that actually means, right? And start making, start really thinking about the philosophy of how we want to sort of pursue the world, right? So if we have an unlimited number of perspectives and every single answer is right to some degree, right? Then we have to think about how do we want to shape the world, and what does it actually look like? What are the values that we actually want? Do we want values that are based on openness, embracing new things, acceptance, all those sort of things that are sort of more built into the moral philosophy, I guess, of life? Then perhaps that's what we should be doing. We should be pursuing science and scientific things that are based on meaning, that are based on justice, that are based on what is actually going to be good in this world. That's a hard thing for many of us to accept, to sort of suggest that, yes, there's a plurality, but also that some things just seem more just and valid because of the justice as in this world. And I think we should take a step back and think about the world we want to create and start pursuing it in that particular way.